Good morning, everybody. Day 11. That sunrise up there and sunset on Cheoah Bald. Pretty awesome, not gonna lie. There's only one other tent up there. Some people from Virginia Tech, I think, or something. I don't know. Some college kids. Or just a guy and his girlfriend or something. So it's quiet up there. And they're still in their tent. And today, it's not really a very exciting day, really, as far as views goes. We still get to go hiking, which is great, but the views just aren't really there today. We're going to drop down off here to Stecoah Gap, and then we're going to climb up another climb everyone whines about, Jacob's Ladder, and then we're just going to be riding a ridge for a while, a little ups and downs. Yeah, 21 miles to Fontana. I don't think I'm going to do that. I know I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to stop short because the weather's going to be nice. Saves me money staying out in town. Look, Bartram Trail. So the Bartram Trail actually starts or finishes on Cheoah Bald. So, and there you go. Once you go up, that's, I believe, southbound. All right, I'm done rambling for this morning. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll touch back with the cool stuff and the views, you know, just like I do, baby. Let's go enjoy this walk in the woods today. The weather's supposed to be perfect for it. And so I've had plans this whole time for like a week to when I wanted to be in Fontana, you know, and like when I wanted to leave. But now that I'm looking at the weather, and the weather looks beautiful for like 7 days. So, I mean, if I did go to Fontana today, and I could go into the Smokies tomorrow, then I would have crystal clear weather all the way through. Scenarios that run through my head. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm like just going through options I got. There's so many options that I can like delay, push, you know, it's potato, either one, it doesn't really matter. But I'm just like running through all these weather scenarios in my brain, like, ooh, 7 good days of weather in the Smokies. Man, that's amazing. And the bushes are thick. You ain't seeing through those. We just left Locust Gap. Quite a few tents down there, actually. There's a good water source. It's just downhill a little bit. It's not bad. So now we climb up here, and then we drop down to Stecoah Gap. A busy road. But they've been doing construction around there, so it's gonna look a little different, I think, this year. All right, let's get up this little climb. Man, I'm really looking forward to the Smokies with this beautiful weather coming up. Couldn't have timed it any better. Yeah, the Smokies with great weather. Sign me up. Simp Gap. Forgot about Simp Gap. which means I forgot about this little climb too. No biggie. It's either this one or a different one. I guess it don't matter which one we do. This one's right here. Might as well do this one. Cheoah bald, 3.9 back. Stecoah 1.6 ahead. Brown fork. Yeah. It's the top of the climb. Out of Simp Gap that I forgot about. It's not very often I forget about a climb. That one got me sweaty. So I just wanted to get up and I'm like, okay, let's get up and over. 1.6 down to Stecoah. I like this little staircase. Looks better when it's not covered up in trees or leaves. Trees. I don't like my shadow in the shot, but it's impossible on this one. Stecoah Gap. Wow, does this look different? Holy cow. The AT used to go right here. And then crazy how much has changed. But I still haven't changed one thing. Still trash cans and picnic tables. And that's what I'm doing. New trail. Wonder if they're gonna make a trail like down lower from the road here. This looks kind of hillbilly to me. I know. They're still doing construction. Up we go. Okay, here's where the old trail was. Hot there. Those set of steps they put in are pretty impressive. Yeah, okay. Off the Brown Fork Gap shelter to get some water. I should have got water down there, but I didn't want to carry it up Jacob's ladder. Power line view. All right. Been riding this little side of the ridge here for a minute. And this climb right here is Jacob's ladder. Let me ride that ridge. That's the steep one for the day. All right, this is the start up Jacob's ladder. Right over this first bump. You can't really see it, but then it gets steep. Nobody likes this climb. Just needs more footholds. So steep in some places, like, especially when it's wet. It's tricky. Boop. Yeah. Jacob's ladder filled with leaves. This is no joke. You can't see what's underneath it. But good thing is we're almost up there. Oh, kinda. Yep. This whole spine you walk up, it gets real steep towards the end too, but at least I got some steps. We're over the steep part. Now it's just a gradual up the rest of the way. That climb's a booger. That breeze feels great, being all sweaty. All right, I'll have to walk this ridge and then we'll go to Brown Fork Shelter because I'm in desperate need of some water now. That side trail takes you back to the shelter. I was gonna go back there and get water, but it's kind of crazy because at the bottom of this gap, probably right down in here somewhere. Brown Fork Gap. I got water there, so I'm just gonna stay on the AT and get water at the gap. It's supposed to be 50 to 100 yards down the trail, which is closer than that water. It's not very much further down here, so down we go. Here we go. Got a view spot. Boop. Boop. That's nice. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? This feels like a really good place for a break. I'm gonna make a coffee. What a great ridge walk. Holy cow. And that breeze is welcomed. That coffee was delicious up there. That's a good little break spot too. Wasn't bad at all. You can see down into Fontana Lake. Yeah, it's right over there. We're close. Not close enough that I'm convinced I'm going to go there today, but we are super close. Man, I should have waited to make coffee right here. This is Hogback Gap. They got benches. I didn't have a bench, I had a hard rock. Yeah, this would have been a great place. A little resting spot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. We are on the downhill down to Yellow Creek Gap. Then when we get through Yellow Creek Gap, we'll just have a little up and then down to just a little boop. And Cable Gap shelters there. It's like the last shelter before you get to Fontana. So I'm gonna have to make up my mind if I'm gonna get water there and camp somewhere up on that next ridge, or I'm just gonna get enough water to go to Fontana. I don't really know yet. I'm undecided. I'm gonna wait till I get over to this shelter to make a final decision on. This downhill coming into Yellow Spring Gap is pretty nice. Yellow Spring Gap. Looks like there's a Forest Service guy opening that gate. We cross this road. We go up over this little bump, and then should be Cable Gap shelter right there. Up we go again. Cable Gap shelter area. It's a cool little place, actually. I've never stayed here before. Ooh, we got a tarp on the roof. Yeah, I'm not staying here. But I'm going to stop and visit the privy. All right. I'm thinking clearly now after a good privy visit. I'm 5.5 miles from the marina. It's like 2:45. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go towards Fontana. And then the tricky part is getting to the lodge after 5 because you're so far away. So maybe my thumb will work, or I'll just stay down at the Fontana Hilton. I don't really know. We'll figure it out as soon as we get up and over this thing. Last climb before Fontana. Yep. Out of the Cable Gap shelter. It's a good climb. Maybe it's because it's the end of the day. All right. About done with this ridge walk. I'm going to drop down into Fontana. The marina first, and then the Hilton. I love this sign at Walker Gap. 3,450 feet the gap. That's amazing. I'm like 2.5 miles from the marina, and I got like 45 minutes till 5 o'clock. So I think the last shuttle into the village is at 5 o'clock from the marina. So if I want to make it, I gotta scoot. So there might not be any more videos for the rest of this downhill, because I am moving. Trying to get to that lodge dinner. All right. So it's called the lodge to confirm pickup time. And I was wrong. It's pickups at 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock right now. So I'm either gonna have to find my own way to the lodge, or I'm gonna have to wait till the morning and stay down by the Hilton. I don't know, we'll see. We'll figure something out. Usually pretty good at it. But the rush is over because I'm not gonna make it by 4. I always like this part of the trail because look. Fontana Dam right there. Yeah, super cool. Yeah. I'm still so sweaty. I was moving trying to catch that 5 o'clock shuttle. But I was an hour off. No matter how fast I moved, I wouldn't have been able to make it. Sometimes it's just how it goes. All right. Made it down to the marina area as we cross this road. I'm undecided if I should try to hitchhike from here or if I should go a little further. I gotta figure this out. Man, I know I'm a closer hitch from here, but if I go ahead and get these miles done, it's like 1.2 over to Fontana Hilton. I guess I'd have just good luck hitching there as I would here, and I'll get more miles done. Yeah, this is a pretty little walk. from the marina over to the Fontana Hilton. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so my plan is to get to the Fontana Hilton. It's a shelter on the AT. It's not a motel. And then I'm gonna try to get out to the road and then hitchhike. I've never hitchhiked in here in the Fontana Village. I don't assume it's gonna be very easy. Well, we're gonna try our luck with old Mr. Thumb here. I haven't used her in a while. Get the squeakiness out of it. Along beside Fontana Lake is beautiful. The lake is so pretty. So pretty. You can see the smoke right here coming from the Fontana Hilton. Sounds like there's a bunch of people up there. I do not want to hammock by there, but I will if I have to. I'm gonna try this bad boy first. Nice. So I got to the Fontana Hilton, and I've known for a few years White Wolf is there. I told him I'm gonna get ready to hitch down the trail, and he had a truck up there, so he gave me a ride down. I got checked in at the lodge. Perfect. And the only thing about Fontana is you gotta come here to check in, and then you gotta walk way back to your room. The restaurants, nothing's really super close walking distance. And it's not bad, but it's, when you're on a zero or trying to do things at the end of the day, this isn't the quickest place to do it. All right, let's get to the restaurant and get some food, and then we'll go check into our room. I already got the key, I just need to get there. But the restaurant's first. That was too easy. It's right there by the door. Come on. Give me some challenge. I guess I could have hooked it around over here. All right, end of the day recap, everybody. Day 11, we left Cheoah Bald this morning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunrise. And then we wandered all the way to Fontana Hilton. Makes it a 21-mile day. When I got to the Fontana Hilton, I got some water there. I was talking to some other hikers. I told them, I'm gonna go hitch a ride to the lodge. And then White Wolf was there. He had a truck up at the parking lot, so he just loaded me up and took me up to the lodge, where I got a room for 2 nights. I'm gonna zero tomorrow since I wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow anyways. So it's kind of like all still going as planned. I'm just like a day ahead of schedule. So I got this room for 2 nights. I told them I don't want no hiker rate, because then I get the hiker room. I don't want a hiker room. They put me up in this. It's pretty nice, actually. And they got the quilt dryer, of course. And then little bedroom area. Little living room area. Little place to get ready in the morning. And the most important part, place to clean up. Yeah. So I'm going to put a video together tomorrow. And I'll probably do a gear video tomorrow, and then I'll line those videos up so you guys got something to watch while I'm in the Smokies, because I'm not going to be able to get videos out for a few days, so that should keep you guys content. There might be a few days with no videos, but whatever, what can you do? Yeah, that's a wrap. I'll keep you updated. Day 11, 21 miles, and I hope you guys had a great, great day, and I'll touch back with you guys in the morning.